being led to sow only when the Holy Spirit is telling you to sow, okay? What I'm seeing a lot of these so-called prophets are doing online, I know we all seen a prophetic word or whatnot, but what I'm peeping what they're doing is they are literally saying, oh, you need to sow, just fear-based and sowing. When you sow into a ministry, it is not supposed to be off of what they tell you to do, Oh, you got to be obedient to sow. So you got to sow into me. You can't, you can't be basing fear onto others, because that's when it's becoming to where you're a false teacher then, or a false prophet. So that's my thing. I wanted to talk about that today is be mindful of these so-called prophetic words or these ministries, these pastors or whatnot, always leading you to want to have to sow. Don't get me wrong, I do get that sowing is good, but only when the Holy Spirit is leading you to do that. Okay, I cannot stress that enough. Like, the Holy Spirit is supposed to be leading you to sow. It should never be you're sowing because they told you to sow. No, take them right back to the Lord. After you watch these videos, make sure you're taking them back to the Lord, because these people are crafty. Okay, these people are wolves in sheep's clothing, and they would sit here and say, oh, you need to sow into me, just guilt trip you into sowing. And that is not how that's not how the Lord wants us to be sowing into people. Like, we supposed to be spirit led. And okay, so that is something else that I wanted to say. Like, be spirit led when you are sowing into people. Don't sow because you thinking of, okay, I'm gonna get something out of it. Don't sow because of, people are guilt tripping you. If you don't sow, the Lord gonna get you. Like, don't let people do that to you, okay? Make sure you're sowing by the Holy Spirit's prompting, okay? Don't fall into these traps of the enemy, the traps of these false prophets, false teachers. Anybody that is saying, oh, you need to sow into me, take them back to the Lord. Do not just be sowing into people just because. No. Take them back to the Lord all the time, every single time, okay? Make sure you are spirit-led when you are sowing, okay? Y'all have a nice one.